Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing another random one-shot from over on Itch.io. This is a game called Life, the Game of Chance. And this game apparently was made in a week's time, which is a really fast amount of time for the low-res jam. Now, low-res jam basically just tells game makers to make games with like very small themes, so they'll use like limited color palettes and sort of like 8 or 16-bit graphics. So that's what we got here, so it's gonna look a little bit clunky, but it sounded like an interesting premise because the game page reads, even with choices, life remains a game of chance, a game about world inequality, discriminations, GMOs, pollution, children with guns, and more. That sounds intense. That sounds just like real life. So anyway, I've done a couple little life simulators on the channel, but this one sounded very interesting. So let's go ahead, let's get started here with Life, the Game of Chance. Ooh, I like that the title and the earth scrolled away. Click to born. I'm assuming it means like click to be born. Oh, hello, little roulette wheel here. All right, I ended up with a pink person. You're a female born in Europe. Your parents are getting a divorce. Oh no. Do you want to live with your mother? Oh, the character's eyes follow my mouse around. That's so cool. Okay, so I can click no or yes. Yeah, why not? Let's go live with her mom. Your mother is lacking money. She's depressed. Do you work hard at school to make her happier? Okay, so this is all choice-based. It's just a yes or a no for each scenario, but I'm assuming we'll live out our entire lives making these choices to make sure that we can, like, do the right thing, essentially. So, yeah, I'm gonna work hard. Why wouldn't I work hard and, like, you know, help my mom out or something? You're the first one of your class during all of your schooling. Wow. Your mother tells you you're the best. Aw, thanks, Mom. You're wonderful. You graduate with a film degree. Oh, cool. Do you want to become a filmmaker? Hell yeah, why wouldn't we pursue our dreams? Let's go for it. Sorry, only 7% of filmmakers are women. What? You have no network and you fell in that field in spite of many years of total dedication. After 30 years trying to improve, your projects never perform. Journalists mocked your art and you never tried again. After the death of your mother that remained proud of you until the very end, you commit suicide. What is this game? And now my only choices are these two unhappy faces? What the? Oh my god, what the hell? Why would you do that game? Everything was going fine, and then all of a sudden it just was like, oh yeah, by the way, super depressing shit. Great. Life doesn't have to be a game of chance. Be tolerant and compassionate with others. Give opportunities to unprivileged ones. A major part of what you are and what you have is due to where you were born. You never deserve it all. Do you want to give life another shot? Okay, so because I was too greedy, I guess. I was too ambitious. That's why things happened the way they did. I mean, oh god, that was a horrible ending. All right, we can click to be born again. I hope it's better this time. That's all I gotta say. That was really sad. I don't like that ending. You're a male born in a countryside in Asia. I was. As years pass by, your desire to leave the paddy fields for the city grows stronger. Do you choose to stay in the countryside with your family and friends? Okay, so this time we have to be like less ambitious. We have to like just stick by our family. We have to make sure that people know we appreciate them. We have to not overshoot. And I mean, here's the thing, this is the conflicting message I personally have with this game. Like, why not be ambitious? You only live once, you might as well take 100% of the opportunities that come your way, but apparently it can still end up in a bad way, so at least according to this game. So let's go ahead, we'll stay with our family and friends, we're not gonna overshoot or anything. You decide to fully embrace your agrarian life and focus on your crops. Rice is great, but you also like chicken. Do you want to leave the paddy fields to take care of your own little army of chicks? I'm gonna say no, because the last one taught me that, like, right now, rice is good, business is booming, things are fine, life doesn't seem bad. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna say no, I'm not gonna expand to chickens, because the chicken industry is all riddled with issues anyway. You spend your days in paddy fields. One morning, a government official comes to inspect your production. He deems it too low compared to other villages in the region. You realize that by using GMOs, you could multiply your crops and provide a better life for your fellow villagers. Do you switch to GMOs? Oh God, okay, so this is another choice. God damn it. All right, well, I mean, I feel like if I say no, then the government's gonna like shut down my farm, or I won't be able to compete with other farms. Like they're gonna stop buying from me. Ooh, I can make myself cross-eyed. Anyway, and if I say yes, then I'm using GMOs, which are controversial, and some people like really don't like those. So, I mean, I guess I could get rich, but that sounds like it's a bad choice, so I'm gonna just go with no. Now I'm like, because of that first scenario being so bleak and negative, now I'm only thinking of bad things as consequences for my choices. I'm gonna say no, though. I'm gonna stick to my guns. You heard about how GMO companies ramp up their prices 1 year after the other, so you refuse to make the switch. However, other villages are more productive. In spite of your attempts to promote your organic way of growing rice, customers do not accept to pay a higher price for your rice. You'll struggle to make a significant living your entire life. Well, okay, that was my ending again. I got the sad, bad face again. God damn it. How do you win this game? Is this just completely symbolic? Like there's no really winning life. It's all bleak and pessimistic. Because I don't agree with that. I don't. I know that like life is a game of chance. But the whole thing about chance is you can't predict a future that you haven't lived yet. You don't know if it's all going to be bad. There are many people who make choices and it comes out good in the end. So this is kind of annoying. But at the same time, I sort of get the message that it's trying to spread of, hey, guess what? You have to be grateful for what you have. Like, be ambitious, go out, do the things that you want to do, and if you fail, dust yourself off, keep trying. At least that's the way I want to interpret that. Like, there's no guarantee for anything out there, but god damn it. Well, at least we're still alive. This character we didn't kill, and even though I don't make a significant living, you know, I'm still making a living, so that's fine. All right, so I'll accept my fate. Life doesn't have to be a game of chance. Oh, okay, so this is the same message as last time. So we can just click through this. We can click to be born again. Guys, this is a wacky roulette wheel. This is way different than I thought it was going to be. I saw like some of the like graphics here on the screen and they're all cutesy and I was like, what? They're things. It's not gonna be bad, it's gonna be cute, it's gonna be adorable, there's gonna be humor. There's not really any humor, it's just all very bleak. So you're a black male born in Africa. As a brilliant student, you're sent to the US for an exchange. After graduation, you are offered a job in the US, but your family insists that you come back to your homeland to take over the family business. Do you fly back to your home country? So I'm in the US, the land of opportunity, or I can fly back home to Africa and see my family. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna help with the family business because once again, I'm not a selfish person. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna help them out, and then like maybe if I become successful with the family business, I can always go back to the US and find more opportunities. You come back to your homeland and take over the family business. Things are going well, so well, that many people start to see you as a visionary that could do a lot more for his country. Do you listen to them and begin a political career? I don't know. I know me personally, I've never really been that interested in becoming a politician. Like, I like to talk politics. I like to learn about politics and things like that. But me personally, I would not do well as a politician. But if this character can make some good positive change for the company. We just got to become a politician, guys. All right, so this time we're going to be more ambitious than we were last time, but we're not going to be too ambitious. We're going to make sure that we're not corrupted and we're not going to become an evil politician. So yeah, I'll become a politician. You start a dazzling career in politics and you quickly become the youngest local official of your country. Hey, nice job, me. One day, a well-dressed man asks to share a coffee with you. He presents a lot of convincing arguments and asks you to stop supporting a proposal for new regulations you were already thinking about not supporting. At the end of the meeting, he leaves a suitcase full of banknotes behind. Do you take it? And this is exactly what I was talking about. So we're gonna say no this time. I hope we get a good ending from doing this one. So we're gonna say no because we're not accepting the bribe. We already wanted to block whatever like regulation this was. So yeah, we're gonna say no. Your integrity precedes you and people praise you for this. Yeah, here we go. This is the beginning of a good one. Incorruptibility. However, you will never be able to make any significant change to your country since others quickly sidelined you for your determination to refuse any bribe. Really? That's the thing? Well, so, I mean, if I changed at least some people's lives, even on a small local level, even if it was positive in some small way, that's better than being a corrupt official. That's what I'm gonna go. That's what I'm taking away from this scenario. I just can't believe, I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. So are there just no good endings in this game? I gotta find out. I gotta keep playing, guys. I gotta do one more scenario. We're gonna find out. All right, we got the pink baby again. Okay, so it's not super randomized. It looks like there might be only like 3 or 4 scenarios maybe. So anyway, our parents are getting a divorce. This time I'm gonna say, no, I don't wanna live with mom. I wanna go live with dad. Your father has 2 jobs to meet your needs. You miss your mother a lot. Oh man, don't make me feel bad. I know what happens to her in the other timeline. You spend all your time with your best friend, Rose. Do you experiment things with her? I mean, why not? Why the heck not? If we got feelings for each other, who's to say those are wrong? You find out that you like it. You also find out that your father is homophobic. Oh, come on, Dad, you're better than that. You hide it to him during your whole teenage, I'm assuming like teenage years, but one day he finds you and Rose flirting. Your father cuts ties with you. Well, that's fine. I don't want a freaking homophobic dad anyway. Dad, you gotta play this game. You gotta read the end of the game where it says you gotta be tolerant, you jerk. You marry Rose, you start a filmmaking company to make documentaries about gender inequalities. Ah, see, so I wanted to be a filmmaker in the other scenario and I wasn't able to get hired as one, so this time I started my own company. This could be leading to something good. You receive threat letters from homophobic groups. God damn it, get out of here. Do you continue your struggle for your rights? I mean, yeah, why wouldn't I stand up for what I believe in? Like threat letters or threats, whatever, they'll get arrested or something. 10 years later, you die beaten, really? Beaten down in a march. You are a martyr, and your work is recognized across the country. Laws are passed to put an end to gender inequalities. Ah, God, so I died again? I killed the same character again in a different timeline. But at least I did it standing up for my rights, I guess. Standing up for like what I believed in and like the positive change I hope to see in the world. Oh God, I'm sad that I killed her 2 times in a row. I'm really, really sorry for that. But at least like there's some kind of good that came out of it. Like it said, she was a martyr for the cause. Not the best. I mean, it's not ever a good way to go, but like still, good Lord. So I'm beginning to think, guys, that this game doesn't have any positive endings at all. I think the entire point is to sort of shine a light on the inequalities that are happening in life all around us all the time that we shouldn't take for granted, you know? Like we shouldn't just look at them and go, oh, yeah, you know what? Those don't affect me, so I don't care. You know, something along those lines. So it's got a very positive message at its core, but it's presented in this really, really bleak, downer way. Like, I don't know. This was a fun game, and the fact it was made in a week is really impressive as well. But I'm done with this. I can't keep playing it. I'm gonna just feel bad. But hopefully you guys took something away from it. Like I said, you know, you gotta take 100% of the opportunities out there for you. Remain ambitious. Just because some bad things happen to these people because they were too ambitious doesn't mean that bad things will happen to you. You can't worry about the future you haven't lived yet. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.